Hey everybody, what are y'all doing? This is Cliffgoat, aka the boy KP straight from the LV. And as I promised, welcome to my video where I'm going to be highlighting my gaming headset I've recently switched to, the Beyerdynamic MMX 300 gaming headset. Now, I use this headset for both PC and Xbox 360 gaming. For PC, it's fairly straightforward. You plug in the microphone cable and the speaker cable into your computer, although you'll need a headphone amp in order to amplify the sound and get the most you can out of your headphones to bypass the impedance that comes along with these audiophile level headphones. So let me show you how I have this set up to work with my Xbox 360 controller. A lot of you may not know how to do this already, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how in this slideshow I have set up for you. Now here you'll see that my MMX 300 gaming headset is hooked up via the microphone port directly to my computer. That's simple. Now my speaker cable for the headset, the green cable, I have it hooked up to my Fiio E09K desktop headphone amplifier, and this will allow me to turn up the volume coming from Xbox 360 as loud as I can, because if you plug this in straight into your gaming monitor, then the volume that you receive won't be as loud as you want it to be, even if you turn up your gaming monitor volume all the way up, and as well as the audio settings in your Black Ops 2 menu and the Xbox settings as well. So after I plug in the green speaker cable to my headphone amplifier, you'll notice back here I have 3 sets of RCA ports, one for a pre-out, one for an auxiliary in, and one for a line out. Well, I have what you call a RCA male audio to speaker cable adapter, if I said that right. But anyway, you want to plug in the RCA side to the auxiliary in on your desktop headphone amplifier, and then hook the speaker cable on the other side of this cable directly into your monitor. And after you do that, all you need to do now is set up the microphone part of the headset so you can chat on Xbox Live. What you'll need to do now is take your auxiliary cable and plug it in from your computer to this 3.5 to 2.5 audio cable adapter, which will plug into your Xbox 360 controller. Because what happens is, whenever you talk through your microphone, the signal of your voice goes from your microphone through the pink microphone cable to the computer, and then using this application, which I'm about to highlight, will listen to your sound. So while you're talking, the computer will send an audio signal through the speaker cable to your Xbox 360 controller, which will therefore send it to your Xbox, and then you're able to communicate with other people on Xbox Live. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but let me go ahead and walk you through the process so that you can be on your way to audiophile level Xbox 360 communication and gameplay. Now on my computer, as you can see, I have an application called MorphVox Pro. What it is it's a voice morphing program where you can talk into the program using your microphone, and it'll feed back a signal of your voice morphed, whether it is a high-pitched voice, a low-pitched voice, or a muddled voice, or whatever. There are lots of different choices you can pick from, but you can also use it to listen to your voice. Like if you click the listen button, you'll be able to hear yourself talk directly back after you talk into your microphone. There's maybe a few milliseconds delay. You could do the same. You could do the same procedure in your audio settings whenever you go to your recording devices and go into the listen tab for that recording device. You can talk into your microphone and listen to it out your speakers. So in order to get this set up, you need to be able to go to your audio settings where you right click on your speaker and you go to recording devices. Again, this is after you install MorphVox Pro, which I won't get into. I'll assume you already have that installed. Well, you'll need to be sure to right click microphone, Screaming Bee Audio, and select set as default device. And then if your microphone changes to default communication device, that's okay. That won't affect the performance of your voice whenever you communicate on Xbox Live. Now go to playback and make sure that your default device is selected as your PC gaming monitor that you're using. In my setup, I have two monitors. My BenQ is my Xbox 360 gaming monitor, and what I have here is the Asus ML248 monitor, which is my only computer monitor I have connected to the computer or set to receive a video signal from the computer. So you're going to make sure that monitor that your audio is connecting to is selected as your default device. Okay, after you have that set up, go back into MorphVox Pro, and now you'll have to make sure that your MorphVox preferences, under your MorphVox tab, go into Preferences and Device Settings. This is where you're going to have to go to make sure that your microphone and your playback is set correctly so that MorphVox Pro can receive the audio and feed it back into your Xbox 360 controller correctly. So under microphone, make sure it's set to your default microphone, not the new default device, the Screaming Beat Audio. Just leave it on microphone. It may say Realtek High Definition Audio. That's usually what a lot of your high-end computers will indicate as the microphone, so you can leave it there. And under playback, you want to set that to your default device, or in my case, the Asus ML248 monitor. And after that's set, you can go ahead and click OK. And now you'll want to click on Listen. And after you click on Listen, and assuming that your microphone levels are correct and speaker levels is correct, you'll have to check those to make sure that your microphone's not muted so your computer's not hearing you, and you'll have to check to be sure that your speaker on your computer is turned up to a level so that it can transfer the audio from your computer to the Xbox. Be sure you check those. You'll have to adjust those as necessary. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention that's very important. You'll need to turn on your Xbox and go under your voice preferences. And I know it's not this screen, this is the older Xbox dashboard interface, but it's similar. You'll need to be sure for your voice output to select play through the speakers, because if you select play through both, then you're just going to hear an echoing effect, or your people you're talking to are going to hear an echoing effect throughout the lobby. And I don't think that's what you want to have. People will be turned off at that and beat the crap out of you. So after that, you are officially set up software-wise and hardware-wise. You are set to speak on Xbox Live to your friends and new players alike that you meet in the lobbies. Now, you may find yourself in a situation where you will be adjusting your voice on the computer by turning the volume up on your computer itself, because whenever you turn the volume up, that means your speaker sound out of your computer is getting louder. Well, that means the volume going from your voice to the Xbox to your friends will be louder. When you turn that down, it'll go down as well. So be sure to keep in mind you'll need to turn the volume up and down in order to in order to adjust your microphone volume to the players you're talking to on Xbox Live. And with the Fiio headset desktop amplifier, obviously you turn that up and down to hear your game volume and chat of people you're talking to. And then under the voice preferences, which I just got through showing you, you will need to adjust that as necessary in order to hear the players you're talking to in the lobby. So it does sound pretty complicated when you're doing this for the first time. But if you just fiddle with all the knobs and all the dials as you need to, then you'll be able to figure out this setup perfectly. Just be sure you follow this video for setting up the hardware and the software on your computer as far as getting everything set up so you don't have to adjust recording devices or playback devices. The only thing you should need to adjust at this point, if at all, is how loud your voice is, how well you can hear the game audio and chat audio. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will provide instructions in the description on what materials you need so that you're able to complete this setup. So that's the end of the video, guys. If y'all have any questions for me, please let me know. This is my first long instructional video on how to set up the Beyerdynamic MMX 300 gaming headset, or pretty much any PC headset that is not specifically designed for Xbox 360. But just leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll be sure to answer those for you as soon as I can. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.
Man, I'm so fresh and so clean.